Michael, what have you seen in your real life implementation of pilots?
Yeah, so in my experience, the friction usually starts in that middle layer, the operational layer, because the operations is we're trying to run the trains every day, right? And so we're the first one to notice if the tracks are off or things aren't running the right way. So that is usually where friction. That's where you see it first, but it's almost always a root cause of a leadership issue. And so what I mean by that is the frontline clinicians and office managers, and I've functioned in both of those roles over the years, many years ago, are really good at identifying when something isn't working and why. And what oftentimes happens is we don't build in enough feedback. The feedback for these pilots is after the fact. So how do you think it went? Versus real-time feedback and how is it going and what do we need to do to course correct to get this thing moving even better, right? So the feedback is what I have found is because those are the folks that are closest to the action, that feedback matters, and it's not something that should be done at the end, but it should be done throughout. So to me, when I've seen pilots fail, it's oftentimes because leadership either didn't ask any questions or asked it and took it as noise rather than signal, right? That this is something that's important. And usually what I find is it's easier to blame the clinician resistance than to recognize that you probably weren't prepared to change fundamentally how you operate as a result of what you're learning from those pilots.